It is 2 p.m. on a Monday afternoon, and I'm still on summer break, and I just quit my job at Ross, and I am going through burnout for the 80 millionth fucking time. I'm very funny because, like, I thought I would never go through burnout again, or at least I wouldn't go through it for, like, a very long time, but guess where we fucking are? I'm actually very nervous being in this position because, I'm, like, not allowed to be on my stomach, like facing away from my headboard and whatnot. I mean, okay, it's like not anyone actually saying you're not allowed. Obsessive compulsive disorder is actually starting to like ruin my life and shit, or at least I'm becoming like aware of it because, you know, yes, they say onset is like 19 years old and I'm 20 now, just 2 months shy of being 21, but like I guess like the symptoms didn't really arrive or arise as quickly as they like should have or something. I don't fucking know. Either way, I can't fucking do anything anymore because, like, if I don't, I feel like I'm going to die, or my animals are going to die, or my grandmother's going to die, or bad things are going to fucking happen. I'm making progress, though. I'm finally going through, like, the kitchen door, to get to the kitchen instead of, like, the roundabout fuck-all stupid fucking way that I would used to go because I was so terrified that that was the evil door and whatnot. But also what I've noticed is that, like, I have to now overcompensate and control everything else but because I go through the, previously known evil door. Yeah, so summer classes start in, like, 2 weeks. I don't know, how long is 20 days? Almost 3 weeks. We had, like, a network disruption and, like, Blackboard is down, so it's like, bitch, how the fuck am I gonna get into my online classes? I should have done in person, but I was like, nah, I want to take the fucking summer off, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that. I am not living the life I want. This is not how I kind of foresaw my early 20s being, but of course I don't think anybody, or rather any Gen Z, thought their early 20s were going to turn out the way they did, whether it was impacted by COVID or the aftermath of COVID, which is just like this chronically online loneliness bullshit. But here's the thing, like, I'm not even chronically online anymore. The internet genuinely scares me. It used to be a place of comfort, but now I just straight up isolate myself because the regular world is too much, and the internet is also getting to be too much, and really the only thing that comforts me is watching endless reruns of Aqua Teen Hunger Force and listening to, like, my same Jamiroquai playlist over and over. I've been able to actually watch JoJo again, and it's the same thing, like, you know, the internet has just kind of, like, ruined everything because it's just so crazy and weird and, like, not a fun place anymore. It's not, like, my lovely little autistic safe haven. So I've been able to do that, but yeah, I miss creating. And I'm always saying that, oh, I want to get back into content creation. And how about you fucking do it? Well, I don't have, like, a fucking opportunity or a time to because I'm being pulled in, like, 85 different fucking directions, and I really am just truly burnt the fuck out. I kind of want to smack 18-year-old me because, like, that burnout is not anything compared to, like, what I'm feeling right now. But the thing is, like, I don't have an option to stop. I don't have an option to recover. I was actually supposed to kill myself on Friday, but I didn't. I actually went to a jazz concert, and I had a lovely time. Okay, concert is a little bit of a strong word. There was only, like, 8 people there, and it was, like, at a deli. But the thing is, I fucking loved it, and I brought a friend I made in college, you know, with me. She's autistic, too. It was really nice, and, you know, that kind of stopped me. But the thing is, like, I really wish that, like, talking about suicide wasn't so serious, you know what I mean? Like, I'm glad that we are taking it seriously, but I think it's just very normal for autistic people to just kind of, like, or at least, you know, late diagnosers or people who are just kind of, you know, burnt the fuck out and, like, are doing everything just to kind of feel like that perpetual, like, God, I just want sweet fucking release of death. And it's like, you know, I feel like we've kind of Tumblrified it. I know it's a very weird way to put it, but it's just, like, I feel like talking about suicide has been romanticized and whatnot. It's like,
oh, you poor thing. Oh, it's okay. Oh, it's okay if the only thing you did today was get out of bed.
But, like, you know, when that's actually put into practice, or, like, you know, when an autistic person can't take care of themselves and they're, like, really feeling shitty, like, they're still, like, mocked and scorned and made fun of. It's like, no one's fucking serious, you know? So I don't take shit seriously. And it's like, it's not that I want to die, because I also have this really weird, aggressive will to live. It's just, I wish I could just, I don't know, fucking be like Zoarudo and, like, stop everything and just kind of, like, live a couple days in stopped fucking time. Because everything is just way too fucking much. People demand way too much. Even, like, with me being, like, totally transparent about being on the spectrum, it's, like, the fucking first thing I tell people now, just to kind of set boundaries, like, no. I'm really fine. I'm really fucking fine. Like, one thing that keeps me from, like, actually doing it is, like, because I found out the cost of a cremation, at least in Jersey, is baseline $10,000. That's just to, like, burn me up and put me in a fucking jar. It's like, oh shit. Well, like, I don't want to do that because we're already, like, poor white trash anyways. Fucking dump me in the river, yo. Like, really. No, but really. Like, you don't have to fucking worry about me, and I think it's very, like, wrong and bad to kind of, like, make it your online persona that you always have, like, fucking problems. Like, not in the way that I do it, and I know it sounds kind of hypocritical, but I mean, like, I make constant fucking jokes about my tumultuous life. I mean, like, I'm not gonna name names, but there are a few content creators who, like, make doom and fucking gloom. I'm always struggling. I need my fucking audience to comfort me. Blah, 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 blah. Their whole shtick, their whole fucking thing, their gimmick. And it's like, bitch, it's not 2016 anymore. We can't keep fucking doing this, like, this Onision kind of Mama Max. That's a controversial one. Kind of bullshit, you know? Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just an asshole. I'm not saying, like, it's not okay to ask for help, but I mean, I feel like that's just kind of, like, that's actual trauma dumping. Like, if you're not gonna offer any helpful advice, or if you're not gonna, like, you know, have a sense of humor about your bullshit in your life, then it's just kind of unnecessary to spout online and make your public persona. Am I making any sense? Words and mucus. I hope I'm making some damn sense. I don't know if I told you. Actually, I know for a fact I didn't tell you. Because I haven't been on the internet in for fucking ever, because I've been doing everything, and I'm... My grandmother got out of heart surgery exactly 1 month ago. She got a valve replacement and whatnot, and I've been, you know, taking care of her because I don't trust her niece to take care of her. This is the grandma that didn't die, but she was married to the, long story short, she was married to my biological grandmother, who was in that car crash with me in 2016, and basically changed my life forever, like, in an instant. And the problem is not taking care of Pooh, it's just that I'm also having to take care of a 16-year-old girl, aka my sister. And even though my dad is in a halfway house right now, fuck! I hate that. I hate that so much. Even though my dad's in a halfway house right now, and he's actually doing good, and he's been sober for 100 days, he still needs to get out because he gets antsy there, and it's like, Dad, I understand it, but, like, what the fuck you want me to do? You don't have a car, and you have to be there because you have no other choice. But still, I go and get him, and I'll just drive him to the fucking beach, and we had a nice time at the beach yesterday. It was Father's Day. Like, I also have to fucking get ready for school. I have another course I am taking, not related to my degree, but I'm going to be a notary public because I gotta find a way to make a side hustle somehow. I have to go suck a lot of dick at fucking, like, you know, registration events to apply for grants and whatnot, because even with my FAFSA money, it's not enough to cover what I need to fucking get my 2 degrees. I don't know if I ever said that. I'm getting 2 degrees. Long fucking jump from how burnt out I used to be, because, like, and that's kind of where I wanted to pick up on, or where I left off. I don't know. I get on tangents and I don't even remember what I'm saying sometimes. When I was, like, 18, 19, when I was going through that bout of burnout, like, you know, I just had endless time to isolate myself, and I was actually, for a stretch of time, like, practically mute and agoraphobic. I didn't talk, I didn't leave my fucking house, like, I was a fucking weirdo, like, a legit weirdo. And I understand that was just like a long autistic shutdown, but like, you know, I can't even imagine going back to that. That's probably just me being very hard on myself because like I'm not in a position to go back to that or even like allow myself to fully decompress, and I'm always fucking agitated. I like that Snapchat times me out. It's like, shut up, bitch. But no, yeah, I'm like always agitated. I'm always anxious. You know, I still feel immense pressure to mask. So that all comes out looking like a bitch when I don't mean to be. It's a shame, and I think that's like a hard, or like why AFABs have such a hard time receiving the, you know, diagnoses, because diagnoses, but no, yeah, diagnoses, because like, let's be honest, like autism is not often like the only thing wrong with us, you know what I mean? Because of like a lot of misogynistic bias, and it's like, oh, a woman is having a hard time, what a cunt. Yeah, get the fuck out of my office, there's nothing wrong with you. I have to switch off with Lola and go back to taking care of Pooh tomorrow, and I don't know how I'm going to survive and manage, because one, I can't like smoke weed at my grandmother's house, which is not like really that big of a problem, but I ran completely out of edibles, and I'm not gonna be like fucking like, oh fuck you, I'm gonna go out like and smoke and like smell like fucking weed in your house. It's like, no, I have such a deep respect for her, and I'm not gonna be like that. But also, like, I hate how fucking fat I'm getting. I was supposed to fucking hit my goal weight, or my first goal weight rather, weeks ago, but no, because I have to fucking eat at Pooh's house because she's on to me and she doesn't like what I do. I am so fucking fat and disgusting, and this I hate it. I have a BMI of 21, which means I'm still in the healthy range. I don't have an eating disorder. I really don't. I don't have time to exercise. I got into a very good routine for a while, and now it's all fucked up again. How it used to be was doing your mom, doing your mom, doing your mom. 10,000 steps a day, 1 hour of exercise as well. You know, the 10,000 steps is not anything related to the exercise. Like, the rules are, if you don't do 10,000 steps, like, whatever, like, you didn't do rolls over to the next day. So if I only got like 8,000 in, I guess what? I gotta do 12,000 the next day. And I will actually like walk at night, and like I fucking like, you know, cover myself up. I fucking like, you know, everything. So I take precautions and shit. I mean, it's very dangerous because I don't even like live in a good area. But I guess like, you know, I guess people just leave me alone, which I'm very fortunate for. But no, yeah, and I like, an obsessive compulsive disorder is like, you know, kind of freaking me out because I have to make sure everything is clean. Everything will never be clean enough. Everything is fucking filthy and disgusting, and like, you know, so I like with everything that I'm doing for my family and being a support person for people who should really start fucking like supporting themselves, or like taking my fucking advice and getting some fucking help. Like, I always have to try to ensure everything isn't fucking filthy, because I grew up in a very like gross and filthy fucking house, and now I'm paranoid that I'm always filthy and that my sheets are always filthy, and like it just feels like it. It just feels like it. Like everything is disorganized, and it's like fucking like, can you imagine like being pulled in all these different directions inside your mind, where like, you know, it's so hard to do like tasks that require like good executive function and shit, and like good planning, and like you have to have the motivation to do it, like cleaning, but also like you are so terrified, and like, you know, it's not like a fun leisurely activity, and if you don't do it, you're gonna die. And also, if you don't like run or walk, you're gonna die. And if you don't fucking like do at least, you know, 4 Roberta's gym videos a day, you're gonna die. And like, you know, you can't eat, but people are fucking forcing you to eat fucking slop. And it's like, I fucking, you know, I'm not a fucking like vegan to get on like my fucking high horse or anything. I genuinely hate meat. Meat is bad fucking textures, and I hate dairy too. Eggs are fine, but it's like, I'm not gonna be like fucking like, you know, like always fucking eating them. I'm not even like a fucking vegan. Let's be real. I'm not even a fucking vegan, but it's like, I noticed that's what my diet mainly consists of, because it really is just fucking like lettuce and red onion and carrots and like some sort of like fucking like soy protein or some shit, because I hate the fucking texture of meat, and it's so fucking expensive and it fucking stinks, and I hate that when I'm around other people. My phone was dying, so I had to plug it in. Also, I don't think I've ever actually like showed this side of my room to the internet like ever before. Like, yeah, I have like a little built-in closet cubby thing there, and it's really cool. I'm like, whoa, all my achievements from like, you know, when I did things. Yay! But no, yeah, like people make me fucking eat with them, and like I hate it, and it's just a bunch of nastiness, and like I don't understand how they can like eat pizza and like have like the oils and like the nasty fucking cheese like just slide down their throat, or how they can like bite into a burger and just like be cool with all like the gristle, and like sometimes there's like little bone pieces in it, like even in like fucking McDonald's shit, it's like fucking and I don't know why it's so important for them to control my fucking weight, even though I'm an adult now. Like, I'm in control. Like, I can fucking say how much I want to eat or not want to eat.
Pussy good, pussy sweet, pussy good enough to eat.
I'm not sick enough. I'm fine. And, you know, like, if you got such a fucking problem with it, maybe you, like, look into why I do this. It's not for fucking vanity. By the way, a lot of, you know, adults on ed Twitter and shit are really just, like, late diagnosed or undiagnosed autistic adults who are not getting their needs met. This is not fucking like Tumblr where, or like the 2014 Tumblr where like they had that song goes, stripped to the bone, to the soul, to the I don't know. Like, we're not comparing thigh gaps or anything. We're not like, skip dinner, be thinner. It's like, no, everything is just way too much, and this is my only way to cope, and nothing makes me happy anymore. So please just let me, like, drink my black coffee and watch my stupid fucking cartoons and leave me the fuck alone so I can feel safe and happy, and also, like, let me do drugs in peace. I'm everywhere. I'm all over the place, and I don't know what even the point of this was. I don't even know if I'm going to post this. But let's talk about happy things and be cool, and I'm gonna go get my drink. I cut it out of, like, me walking to get my drink, but, like, I do look different. I'm not skinny, but I do look different. Do y'all remember, you know, the people who've been here, like, for a while and who are following Maine? Do you remember, like, the last face cam video I did in, like, 2023, and how fucking fat I was? I'm gonna come clean about how much I weighed. I was 250. I was 250. And I'm 5'6" 3/4, call it 5'7", and now I weigh 131, so that's like almost 120 pounds. Like, oh my god, that was like a whole fucking person, a whole extra person on me. That was disgusting. And I used to like fucking eat like fried chicken, but now I can't even eat fried chicken anymore, which is a damn shame because that was like my favorite fucking food. It low-key is my favorite food, but it also like hurts really bad to purge. I hate purging meat. I hate purging bread. And yeah, so that kind of fucking sucks. I thought I was gonna talk about happy things, but I'm not happy. But like, you know, I don't know. It's not 8:40 yet, so I can't smoke yet. So I can't like forget about life for a while. I told myself, like, during finals, or, like, you know, shortly after finals, this is gonna be the summer where I start talking to my fucking mutuals again, and we just, you know, have long conversations just like we did back in high school, and, you know, we just talk forever, and we swap ideas, and we create, and we have fun, and lots of yucks, and we talk about stupid yaoi bullshit, and now, it's been, like, a month and a half since finals, and it's like, where is that? Where's your big fucking social summer, Ange? Your big social summer on the fucking internet. That's not even, like, real and whatnot, but, you know, I'm gonna say this. I don't understand why, like, you know, autistic friendships that exist on the internet are not considered, like, valid. Like, they feel valid, they feel real, and I actually have more intimate connections with people over the internet than anyone who I've met IRL, you know? Because I also think that people IRL trying to, like, move too fucking fast, and they're kind of, like, weird, and, like, yeah. But no, yeah, I just don't understand, like, why that's considered, like, not real friends. And I don't, as accepting as I am to myself now, and as much as I've come to terms with the fact that my mom smoked with me when she was pregnant and had me when she was pushing 40, That's not nice, but it's true. I still try to hold, like, those... I still try to uphold, like, neurotypical, I guess, standards for things that don't even need to be, like, compared and shit, like friendship and relationships and whatnot. I will say, off topic, but I'm getting off topic all the time here. I don't even know why you're still watching. Finding out that I was autistic and Chris finding out that he was ADHD completely saved our relationship. Like, cause it was looking like it was gonna fucking end, you know, before I got my diagnosis. Not like right up to that point, but it was like, fuck, like, you know, but it's because we were like playing by neurotypical rules, and, I don't know, like, as much as ADHDers can piss me off sometimes, I mean, like, holistic ADHDers, not, like, ADHD. They can piss me off sometimes because, like, you're kind of like a sensory nightmare. Like, I mean this in the nicest way, but, like, holy fuck, please stop talking. Please. It's not even, like to hurt you. Just, shh. I really do, like, love them, and they're kind of, like, kindred spirits, and they do kind of, like, balance me out, you know, and that's what Chris does. So, he actually isn't the, very chatty, talkative type. He's, I forget, I think it's, like, the inattentive type and whatnot. I now have enough room in my coffee to add the almond milk. You know that a, like, large Dunkin' coffee is $4.09 now, and if you want to add, like, any sort of plant-based milk, like almond milk or oat milk, it's like $5, like $5.50 something. Yeah, that's some fucking bullshit. I actually do like black coffee, but I mean, like, the almond milk makes it last longer. I have so many works in progress. I have so many, like, things in the works and whatnot, and they just literally, because people won't leave me the fuck alone, and my brain won't shut up and stop making me do things that I don't really need to do, but I have to, or else bad things will happen. Those things just aren't getting completed. Like, you know, I have so many fucking YouTube poops. I have one video ready to fucking go. I just need to clean it up a little bit, because the way Q-Cut Pro works is that, like, it'll sometimes, like, have, like, black blips of, like, nothing, because for some reason, despite all the fucking updates they get, they finally added green screen in 2022 and all that shit. They still haven't been able to fix their problem with, like, okay, Duolingo, I know, I use the streak freeze 2 days in a row. No, they can't, like, fix that thing when you cut a clip and, like, for some reason, there's just, like a 0.5 seconds of, like, blackness or, like, you know, darkness that you'll see, and you might see it in this video, because I don't intend for it to be polished at all. So yeah, I just have that to do, that one video I want to release, but it's also, like, a lot, like, mentally, because it makes me think, like, oh my god, I've been wasting so much fucking time. It's like, what's the point? Why do I even do anything? Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Shut up and smoke a joint, and then nothing ever gets done, and it's a fucking perpetual loop, and, I don't know what I intended when I started out like this. This is the most unmasked and genuine and authentic I think I've ever been in front of anyone or anything ever, besides Chris, but, oh, can I say so? There it is again. There's Snapchat again cutting me off, like, all comedically. But no, can I say something? I'm gonna say something. I recently found out that when you lose a significant amount of weight, like, your voice box actually changes. And hearing myself back right now is actually, like, kind of making me want to explode, because I liked having a very, very deep voice. I'm so used to that, and, like, this still feels deep. I speak from my chest, but I sound so nasally and fucking female and gross, and, like, that's its whole own other set of issues. But yeah, I kind of hate that. But no, yeah, I hope I was some good background noise while you did your dishes, or while you were driving somewhere, or I helped you fall asleep with my boring bullshit, or if you were actually paying attention and listening and all that good shit. Hey, I really do appreciate that. No, yeah, I love my internet homies. I really do. I platonically love you. I wish that we could just, like, say, like, I love you and not have it be a whole fucking thing. Thanks, Shane Dawson. Thanks, every other creep on the fucking internet who is, like, ruined just being cool and genuine to other people. Because now I'm terrified to express any emotion or any gratitude or have any friendship at all, or any platonic relationship, because of you motherfuckers. But no, yeah, I Hope that you all don't perish, and yeah, I hope that you feel kind of, I don't know, like validated by having someone just be kind of real. And I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm so fucking real, but like, you know, I don't feel like that there are enough videos like this. And I didn't mean to trauma dump or anything. I didn't mean to complain or anything and whatnot. Like, you know, I'm sorry if I came off as like excessively whiny, like woe is me, because I'm really not. After this, I'm gonna fucking like just watch more Aqua Teen, and that's kind of like my new like special interest. I mean, I'm still like JoJo is still my main squeeze. But yeah, like Shake Lock is, it's basically canon. It's just, yeah, and I basically live where the Aqua Teens are based. Not trying to dox myself, but like that is so my town. I just feel like I could just see a fucking box of French fries and a meatball, like outside, because what the fuck else? It's crazy here. But yeah, I'm gonna get off and let me know your thoughts, and yeah.